Hey guys, what's up? I'm back with another video of a movie I would love to see in cinema for the very last time, Scream 5. And I'm going to talk about Scream 5 because we've all been waiting for Scream 5 since Scream 4 came out, and that was in 2011, so I think it's been like 6, 7 years now, I think. But the only reason why they ain't going to make this movie, they ain't going to direct it, is because Wes is gone and he's not there to direct it. That's one reason why they won't direct it. But we would have had Scream 5 if he was alive, and we would have had Scream 5 if Wes hadn't have died, you know? So a lot of fans and myself would love to see another Scream because Scream 4 was very good. Scream 4 was good. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It was pretty good, you know? But it just leaves it, at the end where, the Jill die, you know, does she die, when, Sydney, when Sydney shot her and fucking all that there. But I would love to see a fifth Scream because I would like to know what happens again, and I would want to know what happened in the ending of Scream 4, where in the hospital. I think Jill was still alive. So I don't know why they just won't direct it. They won't direct it because Wes isn't there to direct it, because he directed all the Screams 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't think we're ever gonna get a Scream 5. But Sydney, you know, she wanted. Well, she did a video saying, the actor who plays Sydney, she did. I think it's Neve Campbell or something. So I'll say Campbell because I think she, she says that they would have to come up with something good, and uh, she, I don't know, because all I know that there is no Scream 5 because Wes isn't there to direct the movie. So they're probably struggling or don't know what to do, where to start because Wes isn't there to direct it. Because what they're more likely saying, that Wes is the only one who has know or what to do with to continue, this Scream 4 till Scream 5, and I think there was going to be a Scream 6 as well, but so I don't think it's ever going to happen. I mean, I'm watching Netflix the Scream series right now, and I'm really enjoying that. I've watched it a few times, but I'm still waiting on season 3. Because it's been out since 2016 on Netflix, so it's been 3 years now since the Scream series, because there's only 2 seasons. So it's 2019, and I'm still waiting for a third season because I wanted to know who's the killer. The one who killed Kieran in the jail cell. That's who I would want to know. It'd be pretty interesting. But then I would like to see a Scream 5. See when the Scream series had been made instead of Scream 5. That this went on till something better or whatever. But I would love to see a fifth Scream. I would like to. It'd be good if they did just do one more in the memory of Wes. Because I know Wes enjoyed making Scream movies. With the actors and all and the directors. But I would like to see a fifth Scream. Just one more movie, and they can just end it right there. They can come up with something good if they put their mind to it. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger always says in his motivation videos, possible, possible is nothing, but possible not is nothing because possible can be possible. Everything is possible. It's not where that something is possible if you make it possible or whatever. What I'm trying to say is that you know even though they don't know where to go or where to continue, if they put the work into it, they can do it. They can really do it. But I don't think we're ever going to get a Scream 5 because for some reason it keeps coming up on Google when I type in Scream 5. It keeps coming up they won't direct it for one reason, because Wes isn't there. But before that, it did say the movie was already, made. It was already, out and all. And it was like 2017 or something like that. So I couldn't understand that. It could have been just I don't know, it could have been anybody messing about, faking, But if we don't get a Scream 5, then we're just going to have to enjoy the Scream movies that we have, what Wes gave us, But I love all the Scream movies. Since I was a kid, I always prefer Scream 2 and Scream 3. Well, between Scream 2 and 3, I always like Scream 3 because I like where 100% Cotton, he was badass, The start of it, Scream 3, where Cotton and Scream had a fight, and, Cotton gave it, nearly bit the shit out of Scream, and, Scream had him and killed him. And then it just continues from there, But Scream 2, I always thought Scream 2 was the violent and gory one. For some reason, I don't know, you know. But, like I said, these are all, fan made trailers and videos and pictures, But it would be good to see another film of Scream 5. It would be good to see another film, just one more, in the memory of Wes. Why won't they do it in his memory? Because I know Wes was, I think he had said to his fans, "If I tell you, I'm gonna have to kill you." So, what did he mean by that? It could mean like the movie "If I Tell You," he'll have to kill us. So, it could have been absolutely unbelievable. It could have been brilliant. It could have been really good. It could have been a really good movie towards what he was saying to the fans. But I really do hope they make another movie, just one more movie. It'd be good to see Nev Campbell in it, and all the other casts. It would be good to see another film. Not only that, I would like to see what happens next after Scream 4 in the ending. You know, so it's up to them. But to me personally, because Wes isn't there, well, they're not gonna do it. That's the only reason why they won't do it. But you never know in the future, they might. They might. But we all just have to wait and see what happens. So cut the big long story short, which I should have done in this video by like 3 minutes if I wanted to. I just wanted to talk about Scream 5, because I've done a video before talking about Scream 5, and that was a long time ago. So I hope people get this video and agree with me that, who agree with me that it would be good to see another Scream movie, and I would like to know what happened at the ending of Scream 4. It would be pretty good. But then again, it would just be another killer. So, like Nev Campbell said, that they would have to come up with something good, because the screams have went on far enough. So I think they should just do one more and end it. And just in the memory of West, why don't they just do that? Because West, you know, just he loved all the Scream movies. So I don't know why they won't do that. Like I said, they won't direct it for one reason, is because Wes isn't there to direct it. So why don't they just turn it all around and say like, well, let's do it in the memory of Wes. Let's do one more movie in his memory and then end it there. And I'm right, because that would be good to do. But the way they're looking at it too, but even if they are thinking of that the way I'm thinking, but it still won't work, because he isn't there to say what should be better or not better. That's my opinion. But anyway, guys, I'm happy with all my Screams movies. I haven't watched Scream in a while, and the only really one I really watch now is Scream 4. Scream 4 is really a good movie. It is very good, because since the last Scream was like 10 years ago, was Scream 3. And after Scream 3, we never had another movie. I always thought, like, God, would we ever get a Scream 4? Because we never, ever, ever, ever thought we would get a Scream 4. Because in Scream 3 was meant to be the last scariest film of them all. And then Scream 4 ended up coming out 10 years later. But, new decade, new rules is what they say in Scream 4, which is very true, because that's what it's all about these days. New decade, new rules, because a new decade means 10 years later. So a decade is where 10 years later, 10 years have passed, so it's time on to move on to something new. Things are different now, and whatever. So could it be, what would you call it next in Scream 5? well, God, I'm just trying to think what would they call it next. You know, I really don't know myself. So maybe that's why she was thinking, God, we will have to come up with something good. You know, so I don't know. You know, I really don't know. But to this day, and then since I was a kid growing up with Scream, what was my best Scream movie? You really all want to know? I really do think Scream 3 was my favourite for some reason. I don't know. Scream, the first movie was good. Second movie was gory. It was good, but Scream 3, I don't know. But at the time, you know, Scream came out in like 1999 or 2000. I think it was 2000 between that time. So I was only like a kid. So I grew up with Scream 3 way up until 2011 when Scream 4 came out. So since Scream 4 came out, you know, I'm 25 now. So what's my best Scream movie now of the four movies that are out now? I think Scream 4 is my favourite now because Scream 3 I've watched hundreds of times since 10 years ago, you know, back in 2011, since 2000. So up until now, since 2011 up until 2019. So what's that? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8, 7 years. Out of all the Scream movies now, is Scream 4 I love. Scream 4 is amazing. They really did good in that movie. Well done to Wes and that directing that Scream 4. But personally, do I think would we get another Scream movie? Personally, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not gonna go no, yes, maybe in the future. All I'm saying is, I don't know. I really don't know. They might not. They might do it. They might not. We just have to wait and see what the future brings. Like I've said. So that's all I have to say in this video, guys. And I really hope they direct it in the memory of Wes and just end it there. You know, rest in peace. Scream. It ends. But anyway, guys, that's all I have to say for this video, and I will see you guys later. Take care.